What up, y'all? Welcome back. Good morning. I slept in hella late today. Sorry for the late post. Today is Thursday, September 18th. We're gonna check the vibe. Universe ain't playing around this week, I'm telling you. It says, diviner, seer of the unseen, foresight, insight, cosmic connection. Well, advice for today, once again, is to get into your psychic gifts, to start divining. So divination is basically using a tool to help us understand, receive psychic intuition, psychic messages. So I always tell people, like, it's not the deck, it's not the cards that have this magic that's telling you something, it's literally you. And it's just a tool to help you get there. So I think today it would be a really good idea, if you haven't already, to buy some sort of oracle deck or tarot deck. Do what I did when I first started growing. I know shit about shit. I was atheist, didn't believe in nothing, but I had a tarot deck, and every single morning I would shuffle it, I would pull the one card, I'd read the book, and it would tell me how the day was gonna go. It was a vibe check, you feel me? And sometimes, you know, because I was a novice and I wasn't woke, I wasn't aware, I wasn't conscious, I didn't know who I was as a person yet, sometimes those messages made sense, you know, and sometimes they didn't. But what I found was really helpful was I would read that book, I would get that message, and I'd be like, that's weird, doesn't really apply. And then throughout my day, I would find ways to make it apply, and then I would learn by that, right? By that routine, by, oh, tarot said this was gonna happen today, I have faith in that, I believe it because I found it before, right? I think the universe really wants everybody out there to get into divining of some sort, whether that is a tarot or an oracle deck. Shameless plug, I have many for sale on my website. There's other ways as well. I don't have them with me necessarily, but there's pendulums, right? Like a little pointy crystal at the end of a string, and it moves in circles and tells you yes or no. I like to tell people too, again, divination is a tool. It's not the thing that's magical and giving you information. You could literally use a necklace. You could use a phone cord and let it move around, right? So get creative with what you're using for divination. If you can't buy anything, if you don't have anything, dude, I think that's why they made me like this candle on the frame. Scrying is also a really good option. So scrying, you know, when you see psychics with a crystal ball, you know, stereotypical. What they're doing is they're scrying. So they're looking into something, they're focusing, they're meditating and looking into something until information starts to come, until I start to have emotions or feelings or thoughts or visions, right? I personally like to scry into flames. That's my method of choice. Now, apart from all the divination stuff, I think today just feels a little magical. I feel like today we feel connected. I think that we feel good in our choices. Like the things that we want to do are just seeming like they're coming naturally. They're flowing. It seems like it's aligned with my path. Whatever happens today, know that you chose it and it's good for you and you are on the right path and you're getting closer and closer to spirituality, to consciousness, to God, whatever it is that you believe in. You're slowly but surely starting to listen to your body and listen to your intuition and get closer and closer to happiness. So I'm very proud of you. See you guys tomorrow.